Yo, YouTube, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are doing a VOD review, a team subscriber coaching session. You guys probably can see the overlays a little bit different. I want you guys to sit back, relax. We're gonna have a long video today. We're gonna be going through every single thing about competitive Call of Duty. If you guys are trying to reach your potential, if you guys are really trying to improve, I'm gonna give you guys the ultimate guide, okay? This is for War, Octi, Bo, and J-Rules. This is their team VOD. They are gonna be Team Dallas in this scenario. We're gonna be going through, we have a whole series. I'm not sure if we do map by map or what we're gonna do yet, but we're breaking down play by play. You can see from the right side of the screen, we have TAC maps. On the left side, we have the actual gameplay, okay? So when you're going through and just telling you what I think they did well, things I think they could have done better, all that good stuff. Let's get right into it. Okay, off the break, we spoke about this last time in terms of what I think an optimal break is. And what I normally say in this scenario is I normally say one person over there. I normally say one person around the hill, at least one going to the right, and then maybe one going left. But the left is a little bit optional. So I like the way that this team's playing here. I like the fact that they sent two people to the right. I'm actually okay with that. I think that's actually a good play because normally more people kind of go there. So right now, I want to see how this one plays out. I've not watched any of this, by the way, so you guys are going to get my raw impressions and kind of views, okay? So we're going to go through. And in this scenario, I'm okay with this. This is a good play. One thing I'm always a little bit curious of is I like to have somebody sitting right there. So normally I like to have somebody right there, just kind of watching over. Just an alternative play that I actually don't mind doing as well, and I think they kind of approach that pretty well. But if you could send, maybe instead of this player going right, if he goes middle with you, then what you kind of have is immediately you have this player to be a little bit flexible. So number one can watch over middle. Now, if the reason why I'm saying this, because we don't know where the blue team are going, right? We have no idea. The blue team could be sending three people through middle, or they could be sending three through the left. We don't really know yet. So I like this play that they're doing. I do like it, but just as an other option, if they want to consider this, I would say potentially have this player being your kind of wild card, right? So he goes through middle here. Based on the information you receive, he then makes a play. If number one calls out, okay, they're all coming through, then he can help them. If number four calls out, he needs help, then he can help them. So just a bit of a wild card is always good to have. But like I said, I'm okay with what they're doing. So right now, I know some of you guys play solo queue and you're probably thinking, what do I do in these scenarios? We're going to be going through and showing you guys just kind of everything, the whole approach and what they did well, over how you guys can win gunfights, use your minimap, all that stuff. So we go through off the break. I said I don't mind it, but it looks like they actually lose their gunfights. That's a bit of an unfortunate one for Octi. I think it's one of those where you're always playing an angle where you could get cameraed. I think it's just a gunfight he needs to be winning, maybe playing a different angle because he's out in the open. He's always open to get cameraed. I think those off angles are quite good when no one knows you're there, but at the start of the game, you're always going to be open for the camera. Now we go through number 8. I don't love number 8 being this aggressive, and that's something I think could be avoided. Okay, I don't want to rewind this much. It's a bit annoying, but we'll try to fix that.
Welcome back, everyone.
So right now, number 8 goes through, okay? And let's focus on number 8 now, because we see number 5 end up dying, but I want to focus on number 8. Right now, you can see it's going to be War in this scenario. He's going through, and they actually have the advantage. So let's go through to TAC maps here and show you what I think they could have done. In this scenario, what do number 8, in this case, we'll make it like these two, what do they have to their advantage? They have two things, stun and a grenade each, okay? There is no way, in my opinion, like that they should just let number 3 and number 4 in for free. Like there's no way that they should just let these two players in for free and not get any kills. Small details, but this is kind of everything. Like right now, if I paused it right now and I said to you, who do you think wins this gunfight? I think you guys are putting money on the red team, right? And that's the small problem I'm seeing straight away. The fact that they go through, let's forget middle for a second. Let's just focus on this right side here. They should never, ever get two-pieced. So right now, again, a little bit of coordination. Looks like number 8 has seen number 3. He's got tunnel vision. He's not worried about number 4. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like number 8 has gone through. He's caught bad timing because number 3 has gone across. And now it looks like they're both focusing on this player, right? But they've got tunnel vision. They haven't checked for number 4. What happens is they go through, they end up panicking. Again, miscommunication there. Number 6 isn't looking on time. Number 8 is behind them. And they end up all losing their gunfights. So just like that now, the player's by himself on the hill. Number 7's by himself. He ends up getting 1. Good play to even get that 1 in that scenario, to be fair to him. Rules doesn't have anything else to do there besides try and get a kill. So now they're going to spawn out off the break. Okay, things could be a little bit more coordinated. I think just using your equipment a bit more, and again, just kind of holding your angles. I think the opening break is so important that maybe playing a little bit more safer, a bit more pre-aim heavy, and just being more ready for the gunfights could have served you well there, because I think you guys kind of rushed that right side, end up dying, and then even number 5 in the middle. I don't mind the angle, but the only problem I had as well, if someone stuns it, they're going to kill you every time, and there's no backup support. So could play a little bit better there. Let's go through and see the next kind of scenario, what's going to happen there. So in terms of the general spawns, just so we're all on the same page here, There's only 2 spawns that's going to happen there, okay? Let me get my pen out. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm getting used to this. I'm trying to do these new overlays. Keep it fancy for you guys. Let me know if you guys like the overlays as well. I'm not really sure how it looks, but hopefully it looks okay. So this is spawn number 1, and this is going to be spawn number 2, roughly, okay? Let me see if I can make it darker for you guys. That is very, very light, isn't it? I think it's okay, but I mean, I don't know. Regardless, we're going to keep it like that. There you go. Spawn number 1, spawn number 2. So in this scenario now, the blue team, in this case, they know. We're going to go back to attack maps now. Oh, didn't mean to do that. The blue team know that the red team are spawning there. So they are going to be ready for these gunfights, okay? So what I now want from the red team, in this case, War and the boys, I want the red team here to be like, okay, what we're going to have to do, red and yellow are coordinated in these scenarios and blue are coordinated, just so we're on the same page. They now know, okay, the blue team are set up in a good spot. So what they're probably going to have is something like this. They're probably going to have somebody on the hill, maybe somebody in the lobby there, maybe somebody on a head glitch there. And then, to be honest, the last player could even be around middle. That's normally the setup people have. No one really watches P4 off the break just because they spawn on the left side, okay? So now if I'm War and the boys, all I'm trying to do is, the game's so early. We're only down by 3 seconds. It's nothing crazy. But we're trying to set up a push together. That is a key thing I want to see here. I want to see if they push together and how they break it. So right now we go through, and Snow Tigers goes across. So now we're in a 3v3, so I love this from them. They're going together. This is really what I wanted to see, okay? Because last time in the VOD review, they weren't playing their teamwork too well. So they're going together, really good stuff. They're going through. Okay, so now what we're trying to do is set up a pinch, okay? So one thing the blue team, I think, are doing pretty poor job is maximizing the map control. If they had somebody there, all they have is they have like a nice little line. Like this is their map control. And that's actually a lot of map control. If you look, that's quite a lot of map control. But because they don't have that, because they have somebody back there, and now they have 3 people on the hill, if we're the blue team, so again, when you guys are playing solo queue, this applies as well. This is not a good setup. Why? Because now you're open to getting pinched from 3 areas. You're open from getting shot from here, shot from the stairs, and shot from the right. So the problem is there's so many areas you can get pinched from. It's just not a good play from the blue team. You want to spread your map out so you're covering more angles. So right now, number 2, I think, should be watching the stairs. So this player here, number 2, should definitely be watching the stairs, okay? I know number 1's kind of got it, but I would rather my player be pushed out a bit and watching the stairs from a deeper angle, okay? So let's just see what happens in this scenario. So now number 6 cannot die here. Number 6 cannot die because their job is to delay the push. Their job is to play their life. If I'm number 6 now, I'm just trying to be annoying, play my life, take my time, be annoying, distract the other team. If I can distract 2 of them, here and just play my life, be annoying, slow them down, I'm buying time for my team. It's all about the numbers. It's all about the team trade. And that's what they're doing a good job with. So I'm really happy with this team so far. Going through, let's see what happens. Great play. Good stuff from Octi. Great stuff. They know one's going to be going through. Bo dies there. Again, okay, not the end of the world. Now they're actually going to pinch in, but now this is where the numbers are on their side. They get 1 and they end up getting 2 good trades, to be fair. So that works out okay. Bit mixy there. Let's go through that again because it was really fast paced, but that was okay. So Bo goes across there. I want to see Bo play his life a bit better. Again, the main people, the main damage dealers now are going to be Paul Stairs. So we've got to play our life for them. He ends up dying there. A little bit unfortunate. Now Octi and 5. Octi and J Rules do a really good job there. Warlord comes in with a big kill and Rules gets the other one. So really, really good break there. I'm very happy with the way they played that. They're now 2 and 1 on the hill. You're never going to get just 4 breaks and 4 breaks and 4 breaks. No, trades are important. Trades are going to happen as long as you win the trades. Really good stuff there. They go through. Right now, number 4 is the missing player. It all comes down to timing. Number 6 is behind him. Gets that kill. There you go. Okay, perfect. Really good stuff. 20 seconds left there. And you can see the spawns are still active. They should be watching certain areas now, certain cuts. So number 6 should be going through. And straight away, bit of a misplay. And this is what I spoke about earlier, okay? It's not necessarily about making a bad play. It's simply the timing thing. I want you guys to really pay attention to these 2 arrows here. And I see this a lot. I see this a lot here. When I'm watching this team, I've watched them, I think, twice now. And I see the same thing a few times. And I want them to really work on this, okay? In this scenario, we have Bo and War on the hill, okay? War right now is watching this right cut. At the same time, Bo is watching the middle. So let's use tac maps here to make it easier. The red team's going through. We know the blue team's on the right-hand side. Why? Because they spawned here. So we know they're spawning there. So right now, War is watching this area here. And Bo is watching this area here. Okay? So I do understand there is one gap. The gap is going to be around here. So in my opinion, the way to fill this gap in is this. I think it's actually easier. For the player on the hill to watch this area here. Like that. And the player over there to watch this cut. because then you can fully focus on the cut, because then you can stop them from pushing through this area here, right? You can stop them from pushing through there. And then the player on the hill can sit back on this head glitch. There's like a nice little head glitch there where you can sit back and watch your whole lobby area, okay? So I think this is actually a better setup in my opinion. But in this scenario, they don't have that, and that's okay. They have something like this. The problem I have is this. You can't have both players watching this cut like this. This is kind of what happened. They get to weird timing like this, and during that time, someone pushes through lobby. So again, I just think that's up to them to decide the best play. You're never going to have an optimal setup every single time, and I'm okay with that. I'm not expecting that. But again, it's just about maximizing your chances of holding angles. And right now, I'm not very happy with two of them watching the cuts and no one watching middle. So look at this. We go through, look at this. And you can just see the timing there. Bo's holding that. He gives it up to watch that cut. Now, right now, if I pause it, just like I spoke about, you now have War watching their flank. You have Bo watching this area, but no one is watching middle yet. No one is watching middle because the other two aren't here yet, okay? So I really think this is a bit of a misplay from Bo, if I'm completely honest. But again, it could be one of those where it's easy resolved. It's not a bad play. I understand Bo checking this, and I'm okay with it. But there's a few things they could have done differently, okay? There's one really, really key thing here. Now, Bo, I know you're going to be watching this. There's one really key thing here, okay? You and War has a stun grenade. War has a stun grenade right now, okay? Let's go through. War has a stun grenade. Going across, we're going across, we're going across. And you have a stun and a nade, okay? In this scenario, if you're going to give up middle, let's just say you want to check this cut. You have a feeling somebody's coming through. Again, this isn't a bad play. The bad play for me is giving up this whole lobby, okay? If you're going to do this, then I want you to use your equipment. Right here, you have a stun and a nade, okay? So if you're going to give up this middle area, I want to see you chuck a stun and nade there, then check it, and then turn around again. Because during those 3 or 5 seconds that you're checking it, there's a high chance somebody could push through. And that's exactly what happens. Now imagine you stun this player now. War would have been able to get the trade, but instead they go through, he's by himself, he goes through, and yes, War gets the kill, but again, now they're able to get more map control, you see? So although you guys hold the hill there, it's just small plays like that that could compound into bad habits, and I want to see you guys kind of work on that, okay? We're going through. Another thing is timing. Right now, if you're Octi, I completely understand what you're doing. I love this play out of you to be aggressive here. It comes down to timing, okay, bro? So right now, you're going through. Based on the pure timings, they're more than likely going to be already around here, okay? Because of the kills, they're going to spawn up and they're going to be there. So right now, you're going through. Again, if I'm looking at this map right now, if I'm looking at attack maps, and I said, okay, where do I want my players? If I have somebody, let me clear this for example. We're going to P2 right now. So just so you guys know, for P2 spawns, it's the exact same thing, okay? It's that and that again, so the same spawns. So obviously you want to spawn around there. So right now, what Octi's trying to do, and I completely get this, he's trying to gain map control to kind of stop them. He's trying to keep them trapped. He's trying to keep the blue team trapped in this scenario, like someone like there, right? So he's going to keep them trapped and then get the rest of the P2, maybe flip the spawns. But it all comes down to timing. When you're going through this area, look at the map. You have no one on your, as your trades, okay? You have no one really with you. Number one's going to spawn up there. So right now, you have a big disconnect. I would personally rather you sit here and guarantee a kill, or guarantee this much map pressure. Allow time for your team to push up. Allow time for your team to push up, right? Because what you're doing now is you're going all the way there. You're trying to make the perfect play. Now, this is the perfect play if you have somebody in the hill and you have somebody watching middle. You see where I'm coming from? It's not about you being in that spot. It's about your team progressing together. So this would be a good play if your team are also there. But because you're the only one ahead right now, I would rather see you play your life. I don't mind you pushing out, but again, it's just one of those where I want you to understand there's a high risk, high reward scenario here. Yes, pushing your life is good, but if you die here, then it's like a negative effect because then your teammates are by themselves. Let's play this out. So you go through. Again, you got your equipment here, right? If you're going to be here, like I mentioned, we need to be ready for a gunfight. I don't want to see you sprinting like this with your pistol out. It looks like you're not ready for the gunfight. You get taken out. Now, look at the map now. You're going to see you're going to spawn out now, and I want you to pay attention. Look at number 1 and number 3. They are now able to push out, and then they're going to kill number 6 here. They're going to get the trade on number 6. They die. Now, if we pause it now, I want to show you the difference, okay? Imagine if you just played your life here. We're on attack maps now. You played your life here, and you bought time for these two to push up. Let's just say the player that pushed through, let's say you got that kill, and then this player was there. You get this kill, so he spawns out. Now, these two are trying to chase you. You get this guy backed off, you stun him, you nade him, you back off, and you're playing your life here. You're distracting him, so he can't fully push out. He's looking for you, okay? During this time, maybe number 1 gets on the hill, but this is the new scenario. Look at the difference. I want you to look at the difference now between the maps. This is tac maps. This is what I wanted you guys to have. A bit more pressure here. I wanted you to have this much map control, so you're keeping them on the edge of the hill and you're able to break it. But instead, because you overcommitted slightly, you've given them that much map control. Now, you've died, so you've gone there. And what happens is, because they're pushing up, number one is now pushed here. He's now watching this cut. This player has now gone all the way to the right, and the player that you would have killed is pushed through. So this is a completely different scenario based on one kill, by the way, just one kill. They now watching the angle, so when you're breaking the hill, they are ready for you. They're pre-aiming you from a deeper angle, from a pushed up angle, sorry. So just small plays like this. Now look, now J Rules is struggling to go through, great shots, but they're taking their time, and it just adds a bit more time, okay? I think you guys did a really good job breaking this, though. I think you guys did a really good job breaking this. Excellent play. After what I saw there, really good job breaking it. I love this play. Number 6, I love this from Bo. Really aggressive angle. He's holding the middle. All the pressure now is on the blue team to rotate. This is an excellent play. Anyone watching this is excellent play. Now, I don't think you need to fully push up here. I don't mind it. And you're flipping the spawn. So this is one of those where you need to ask yourself, what spawns do we want? Let me explain why. In an ideal world, yes, you want these spawns, okay? But to be honest with you, you can probably hold this hill with your current setup. And then in about 10-15 seconds you can like start having one person rotate. Like right now, honestly, I don't think you need to get spawns here. This is the weird one, because like they're not really putting you in danger. Like right now, if you sat in the hill, think about it. Let's just actually think about what's going on here. Okay, now if you want to have spawns, that's fine. I'm not saying you're playing wrong. I'm just giving my opinion here. The blue team are spawning here. Okay, the blue team is spawning here. You guys got great kills, so they're spawning here. You have somebody in the hill watching this back vent. You have somebody watching this area here. Realistically, they cannot break this hill. Now, the only thing I'll be worried about is vent. So I actually really like Bo going to this head glitch here. I think this is the furthest you need to push out, in my opinion. I think you being here, they're still going to spawn there. They're still going to be there. And what you've done is, all you've done is you've eliminated the push through middle. You guys can work together on numbers and names here. So if the enemies, if you three are saying, okay, we know that there's 1, 2, 3 people here, then if every like 5-10 seconds, all Bo needs to do is chuck a stun there, turn around, watch the push, because somebody could potentially flank you guys, okay? So I'm just saying, as an alternative thing, I actually don't mind you guys keeping them trapped here, because I think for at least one more wave, they're going to just panic and push through the back, and you guys get another wave of kills. And then, with there's 40 seconds left now, there'll be about 30 seconds left, and honestly, by then, I'm okay with you guys having this left spawn, because that's a new spawn. But look what happens, because Bo pushes up now. Yes, you guys hold this hill. Actually, again, let's see what happened to J Rules there. I don't know how Rules dies there. Again, I think you guys had a really good break here, like excellent break, and maybe just overcomplicated it a little bit. Let's see what happens here. So where is Rules watching? So Rules, yeah, I think one of them ones where Rules just needs to be watching that and kind of holding it from a better angle. I think Rules really needs to win that one, to be honest with you. He has a good angle. I think he was a bit weak there, so it's unfortunate. It's not the end of the world. Goes through, good trades, 2 go in, Bo pinches. I'm okay with it, but now the problem is this. You guys die now, and think about what's just happened. You guys went from a good setup to giving them the hill, holding it from the front. Now you guys have the spawns. You have the good spawns for this hill, but the bad spawns for the next hill. And this is where I think you guys overcommitted slightly. I think Bo should have held middle, and I think the 3 of you guys should have just held your angles. Because now look at the difference now. You guys are getting the kills, To be honest, they might push you too far. No, you're okay. But look at number 4 here, and I think this is the discipline I want to see a little bit more, okay? Bo, I'm not trying to single you out again. I want you guys to know I'm not trying to be critical on purpose and be rude. No, I'm trying to like show you guys my perspective. Some things I say might not be fully correct. Now, I think, knowing Bo as well, I know he's a good player. I think him being 0 and 5, he may have said, I need to get some kills. I would have much preferred you playing like this, number 4, playing disciplined, not getting a kill, holding that angle, slowing the enemies down. I would have much preferred that, because you're playing better as a team there. Yes, now you get a kill, but now you guys are on the back foot. You're going through, and now look, 20 seconds left. I wanted you guys to be in this position. I wanted you guys to have the new rotation. I wanted them to be spawning here, and you guys to be holding it from the front. But instead, you guys are on the back foot now. You go through, the trades go in, but look how far you guys are now. Look how far you guys are for the rotation. They literally have you guys trapped, okay? So we want to be a little bit more disciplined there, holding better setups. Let's go through and see what happens. Number 5 and 6 are going together. I like this play. Let's see how you guys play this together. Again, just a small thing there with your numbers. You guys have the equipment. So like, you see how Bo's using his nade. If you guys are 2v1, you need to be utilizing your lives a bit more. Now, I can't tell you exactly what to do in this scenario, but this is something I want you guys to practice, okay? Now, the ways you can practice this is literally go into rank play. Practice your 2v1s, practice your like your teamwork. So right now, if you're Octi and Bo, you should be comfortable in this scenario. One of you should know, okay, I'm going to stun. And then one of you should say, like Bo right now should say, I'm going to jump. As Bo's jumping across, Octi slides out. It should be an actual unit. I want you to watch Simp and Abizi and see what they do. The way they play their teamwork is unbelievable. If this is Simp and Abizi right now, they're not even getting killed from Nasty, even though he's in a better position. They're chucking a stun. Abizi's jumping forward, Simp is sliding through, 2v1, they're getting the kill, okay? But look at the disconnect here. Now you guys are basically lining up for a collateral, right? A little bit of disconnect. I want to see Bo long jumping out, Octi sliding to the right, mess this guy's camera up. Instead, you're right in front of him, he's good for one. He gets that first kill, and none of you even shoot him, you see? And this is a small disconnect I want you guys to work on. Now Bo goes by himself, gets shot, and this guy's holding a 1v2. He goes through, yes, you might get the kill there, Bo, good play, but again, I wanted you guys to be disciplined. And this is the key thing, what do you have right here, bro? What do you have right here? A stun grenade. I knew you would have a stun grenade, okay? So in this scenario, next time, you see this guy right there, back away, chuck a stun on the floor, slide out, work together, get that kill. You should then be 2v1, okay? Instead, you're 1v1. Even right now, you should be dead here. You should be dead. You didn't know he had to reload right now. If he was holding that angle right there, he kills you because you're kind of running into him, okay? So just be a bit more cautious there. But while you're doing this, great play. Really good play. Bo goes through, and this is a fantastic kill. Fantastic kill when you got the spawn. You've single-handedly got the spawns there. This is great play from you. A little bit risky there, but you win the gunfight. Let's go through. Now let's redraw the spawns again. So now we're on P3, okay? Hope you guys are keeping up. Again, if you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Hope this makes sense to everyone. I know I'm talking about more of a team element here, but you guys can also learn it individually now. So now we're on P3. What's the scenario? The spawns are very simple. One spawn comes there, the other spawn comes there. So all I want you guys to do once again is maintain map control, maintain map pressure, go through and just kind of be annoying, be effective, push up the map. That's all it comes down to, pushing up the map. Let's see what happens there. Gonna go through. You guys get taken out. And this is what we spoke about earlier. I've done another VOD review on this same map, same issue on the same hill. Look how you guys break this hill, okay?
is able to hold the front door, but they've lost the spawns.
Okay, let's pause this. And I want you guys to think about what's going on right now. What's actually happening in this scenario? Bo, I need you to control your pacing. I think your pacing is a big issue. Look at this. Your teammate right now, number 5, is watching middle, and I understand why. As soon as number 7 goes through, number 5 and number 6 should work together here. Number 7 should pick up the middle lane. So let me do an attack map to show you what I think. And this is what I'm saying. Slowing the game down sometimes helps you speed it up. I know it sounds silly, but it really works. If you slow the game down, work through team pushes, you'll get way more out of it. Bo's playing at one pacing right now, and I know a lot of you guys are watching are also the same thing. You guys have one pacing is go, 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 go. Someone like Hook does the same thing. I want you to control your pacing a bit. You're going through this area here. They have this setup. One there, one there. Now, I don't know their setup if we didn't know this. So let's just imagine their setup. I'm going to assume someone's coming through there. And this is the setup I would imagine, okay? So let's go through a fake setup that we don't know. We're just going to imagine something like this, okay? In this scenario, you're going through and you can clearly see that you're going to push into an area where they're going to be pre-aiming, all right? Your teammate right here, I actually like what he's doing. Number 5 is playing it smart by watching the potential pinch. But once again, this is what I want, a bit more teamwork. What I want to see now, as number 7 goes through, you can help him out and he can pick up the right instead. So you guys kind of switch roles, okay? Then number 3, whoever spawns, in this case, number 8, War, he can then help Bo. So what you guys are going to do now is do a 2-1 push. 2 of you push through the left, 1 of you push through middle. Or if you want, War can help him out and go through this way. Whatever you want to do, but I want to see a bit more of a split. But the problem we have is this. Look at this. Look at this. You are going in by yourself and dying. There is a very low chance you're ever going to win this gunfight. So look, you get aggressive and it works out. Good play. But now look what happens now. You spawn up and you're just running and running and running. For me, this gunfight, let's just look what you did. You're just walking out this room. If I pause this frame right now, I want you to understand this. You had no idea where they were. You had no idea where they were, right? They could have been anywhere. They could have been anywhere in this range. They could have been anywhere. And they could have been many people. They could have been more than one. But what you did is you just walk out, no shouldering, no equipment. I want to see you be more disciplined here, bro. I know you got the gun skill. I know you're a good player and you back yourself, but sometimes that can cost you because you're just getting over aggressive and not thinking about the play, okay? I want to see you shoulder this, bro. Like right now, imagine this play instead. You shoulder this, you get information. You now know one of them's right there. Perfect. You now know where he is. You back away. As you chuck a stun in, number 5 goes through. And guess what? This player this player gets distracted. In this case, he's not even here yet. He's actually right here. So let's actually use this real scenario. Yes, no number 2's there, but your teammate's okay to watch it in case. You guys are now 3v2. So let's just say War goes with him, right? As you go through now, as you shoulder, as soon as you back away, number 5 slides in. As number 5 slides in, War, with his assault rifle, watches over. So now this is your play, okay? You shoulder. As you back away, he's distracted on you. Who is it? Is it Octi? No. It's J Rules. J Rules comes in and slides in, or number 5, whoever does it. As he slides in, he gets this guy weak. They go through, they have a fight. War comes in and gets a trade. As War gets a trade, you come back. Now this guy's probably jumping over the wall, and you guys win the team fights. You're not trying to win individual fights, you're trying to win team fights. But instead, look what happens. Bo dies. Now it's so easy for them to hold it. They got the first kill. They're now 4v3. Look at that. They reposition. They bought time. War now comes in by himself. War's going for the trades. Again, War's panicking for the trades, but there's no one to trade. Bo's already dead, but he wasn't in a good position. So now War does the same overchow. During this whole overchow, number 5 hasn't moved. Number 5's watching the pinch. I'm okay with it. Now number 7's by himself. So right now, if you guys waited 2 seconds, you would have had a team push. But now number 7's by himself. He's going to push in. And there you go. He pushes in. Yes, he gets 1, but he's going to get traded. He's going to get traded. Okay, maybe he doesn't. Okay. In this scenario, that's a mess up from the blue team. I don't even like number 5 pushing in by himself either, to be honest with you. Sorry, number 7. I don't like number 7 pushing in by himself either. And I think this was a misplay from them. So yes, you guys broke it, but again, I'm going to be critical and say this was a misplay from them. This is a good play from Rules if you guys played your life. So I'm not really criticizing Rules here. I want you guys to be a bit more disciplined there for especially Bo and then War as well. Once Bo's dead, Bo's made a mistake. Don't just run in as well, bro. Take your time, work together, okay? Now you go through and now look. Yes, good kill from him. Octi plays the angle. The patient works out. Great play. Now you guys are 3v2 and Octi goes through. Now you trap them. And now look how easy it is. And again, what does Bo do? He just runs in and runs in and runs in, okay? You know they're contesting it here. Take your time, bro. Shoulder it. Throw a shoulder, Bo. You got the gun skill, but you're not shouldering. You're just running. Look at that. You are sprinting with your gun up. The hill is contested. That means someone's on it, okay? So I want to see you a bit more disciplined there, bro. I want to see you be like, you know what? Let me shoulder this. They could be on this ledge. Instead, you die. Now it's a 3v2. They go through. Octi with a great play. The trades go in and you win the team fights. So yes, you win the team fights, but again, be a little bit more cautious and disciplined. Just for anyone that's a bit unsure about how spawns work, I want you guys to pay attention to the minimap. Right now, we're focusing on the yellow team, okay? In this scenario, this makes sense. Spawns are perfect. Yep. This makes no sense to me. The fact that number 6 spawns there is really, really stupid. The game makes no sense. As soon as this happens, the players in the hill should identify, okay, there's a now the next players from blue that spawns up will spawn behind us. They go through. So you see what happens? They should now spawn behind us. So they're going to get a split spawn. Whoever spawned a few seconds ago will spawn on the old hill. Whoever spawns now will spawn in this new area. Doesn't make sense, absolutely. But you have the advantage of Bo spawning behind them. He can get that kill. Let's see what they do here. So Bo goes through. He ends up taking out one here. Good play. So you can see just his cameraing and the way he's moving is really good from Bo. You can already see it. And now they get the spawns again. We should be good for the new hill, okay? Let's see the rotation here. Number 5 goes through. I'm okay with this. Good play. I'm okay with this. Octi, great play. Bo goes across. And this is great. Let's see what Bo and number 8 can do. Unfortunate from War there. Bo goes across. Great trades. Turns around. And look at that. You see what I mean? He's got the gun skill. I just want to see more discipline from Bo. Goes through and they end up breaking that hill. So now let's see what happens. Basically an even game here. They have the advantage of the new hill. Let's see what happens in terms of the actual setup. Let's break it down again. So there's 2 spawns on this hill. 1 spawns around there. 1 spawns around there. So now we know the spawns. Let's go through and let's proceed and see what happens. Gets traded. This is a really hard hill to break. It's all about pinching effectively. They get 2. Great play. Now they get 3. This is an excellent play. I want to now see number 7 and 6 go together. They've got 3 kills. So what they know the last player is by himself on the hill. I want to see how they pinch it. As they pinch it, I want to see Octi create an angle. I want to see Octi shoulder this and cause a distraction. If I'm Octi right now, what I'm trying to do is cause a distraction. They go through, they know where he is. Number 6 overchows, gets a kill. Perfect. Really good stuff here. If I'm number 8 right now, if I'm War, I know War's a good player. I know he's an AR player. I expect him to go right here. Look where my mouse is. I expect him to go right there. See, I know War by now. Come on, man. Do you know how many VODs I've done with this guy? I know how he plays. Great play from War. I like this. War's watching middle. Perfect play. His teammate's there. Now, this is something I said to War. I think he does too much sometimes. He's a very good player. He's very passionate. He wants to get into challenges. Sometimes his overthinking costs him. sometimes you need to do your 25%. Let's look at the setup right now. What do we have? We have number one, in this case, War is sitting middle. We have 3 people on the hill watching the right. All I want to see now, with 40 seconds left, I do not want to see any trolls. I want to see you guys hold the basics. That's it. I want to see the basics there like this, okay? I want to see one player play like around there, just in case War needs help, okay? The other 2, I want to see one around there. Even honestly, if one wants to, he can sit with an AR there, and he can just check on the ground every 5 seconds. He can if you want. You got an insurance player, or you could play here wherever you guys want. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. The setup doesn't really matter too much, as long as you have somebody just in case War needs help. So even if you have 3 people there, and if War needs help, you help him out. You can do that. Let's just leave it like this for now. This is the setup I want to see. Okay, something similar to this, and I want you guys to hold it through the front. Let's see how it works out. Number 8 goes through straight away. Gap in the setup. Okay, so where War's sitting, he's clearly not holding the angle. You can clearly see there's a gap there. So where I thought War was sitting in a good spot, he's watching watching the bottom bit, okay? And this is why I wanted, remember, this is why I wanted a backup. Why? Because this is up to War to identify and see. So War should be saying he has this mid cross. He's got this mid cross, but there's a timing thing. Somebody could have jumped out this window. And this is up to him to identify that. He should identify that, and he should tell one of his subs, check, like, whatever they want to call it, you or whatever, just check you. Like, this is what they should say, like, check you, I could have got a bad timing, okay? Something like that, whatever he wants to say. Why? Because from now, War has this whole cross, okay? But up until now, he wasn't there. There's a chance that somebody already crossed. There's a chance that while he was rotating through, somebody already crossed and got to this point. If that's the case, there's about a 5-second window. All you need for 5 seconds is somebody to hold this angle. That's it. As soon as those 5 seconds are up, because if they have pushed through, they're going to be around there. As soon as that area is clear, War now has a whole of middle. So all he has to do there is let somebody know, watch middle for 5 seconds. As soon as that's done, they should have the rest of the time. But instead, he doesn't call it out. I'm guessing. I don't know. Maybe he does. Look at that. Look at that. Now they go through. Now number 7's holding it, so maybe he did call it out, maybe he did. And again, this is why I want to see more discipline, okay? He now is giving up middle, and this is where he gets a little bit trolly. This is where he gets a little bit trolly because he's giving up middle now. More people come in. He does get the kill, to be fair, but now I want to see him hold for number 3. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to pause that for a second. I'm actually going to back away and go through that again. So first thing I wanted to say about this one, right? I really like War's position here. Again, I just think you guys got to be a bit more open to the timing, but one thing I want to see a bit more from this team is crossfire setup. So what I mean by that is this. The reason why in my ideal optimal setup I had number 2 here was because of this very reason. The fact that if somebody gets through War's crosshair here, this is War's vision, okay? This guy's like a sentry gun locking down this lane, okay? If somebody gets through here, there needs to be a backup plan in case that happens, and this guy needs to be basically ready for that gunfight. I would rather see this than what we see now. So the player here, I would rather see, and I said this at the start actually, I would rather see someone sitting here than having somebody there and then reacting, okay? So I would prefer this. And then what you see is when somebody goes through, even if he hits one shot, right? This player, by the time he reacts to War, the second player slides in and gets a kill, and he just has a really nice crossfire. He watches this area, they basically can't get through middle. And then whoever's sitting on the Hegler chair, they just play their life. If they're weak, if for whatever reason they feel pressured, they go prone, they hold an angle, they go prone, and they maybe watch their right, okay? During this time, the player here can go to the stairs and sit there for a second, okay? Because they're not going to be breaking through middle and through the left at the exact same time with numbers, right? If anything, it'll be a 2v2, but even then, it'll be quite easy to deal with, okay? So this scenario, number 2 should be a wild card. This player here should be doing everything. In my opinion, one of these players here, maybe number 6, maybe Bo, because Bo's that type of player. Bo's that aggressive SMG. I would rather Bo be sitting in the middle, watching both lanes, okay? If he wants to push out like he is now, I don't mind it, but then it's like you kind of leave a gap in middle. And now look, now you have number 7 at a wide angle, and I don't like this setup at all. Like, why not be behind the head glitch? For me, there's no reason for J Rules to be here, because like if Nasty goes to that top like he is, who's going to kill him? I would rather J Rules be there, but watching the right. You see, this is the setup I don't like. I don't like Bo holding that angle. I hate that angle, in my opinion. Like, it just depends on the. I just don't think this is a good angle. I'll be honest. Like right now, I would rather J Rules be on the head glitch, watching this top area. Number 5 be here as well, and kind of watching over him, and then occasionally checking underground, and Bo be sitting in the middle cut. Because right now, yeah, Bo's sitting there, but realistically, if I'm Nasty and I kill Rules here, it's very easy to kill Bo. Bo's out in the open, and this isn't the best spot for me. So again, just I think as a team dynamic, should be a little bit better, a little bit smoother, holding middle. Great play from War to get that first kill, but now he's in another 1v1. Let's see what happens there. And you can just see again from War. This is what I don't want to see. I don't want to see this, bro. He's constantly giving up that middle, okay? War, you're a really good player, but again, sometimes I think trust your teammates here. Now you've all given up middle. No one's at middle now. There should have been 2 of you middle. Yes, you get the kills, but now you get pinched. You get pinched and you get 2-pieced. And this happens time and time again. Time and time again. Now you're in a 1v2. Now I expect Rules to win this because he's weak, but why are we even giving them a chance? Why are we giving them a chance now? Now they go through, there's map control, he goes across. Yes, J-Rule wins this, but again, we gave them a chance. We shouldn't be giving them anything here, okay? In this scenario, big problem. Yes, it works out okay for you guys, but I'm going to be harsh because I want you guys against better teams to not make this mistake. You have no one middle now. You're all tunnel vision on this area. Number 3 goes through, gets a kill, and then gets a 2-piece. Now imagine this player was a bit better, takes his time, plays his life now, and he turns around. If I was number 3 now, I'm not worried about J Rules. He's not going to come off the hill. I would turn around and watch middle, let my teammates bully J Rules 1v2 on the hill. Instead, he overcommits. And right now, he should turn around. Imagine he turns around there. I like number 6 here, playing patient. I like that from Bo. But right, that guy made a bad play. Imagine he watched middle, he gets that kill on Bo there. You see the domino effect? That's what I want you guys to think about. Not these small things of looking at the minimap, okay? Because yes, it works out now, but they trolled. They completely gave that up. 4 down, terrible play. Look at this setup instead. This setup is exactly what I wanted from the start. This is it. This is it. This is the exact setup I wanted from the start. Look at the difference in the setup. I want you guys to look at the difference in the setup. Everyone watching, look how much better this is. Now, number 8 has got the cross. War's got over. If he needs help, he goes prone. Bo's right there. You got your aggressive SMG right there for the trades. Number 5 and number 7, they got 2 ARs watching the lane. No one's going through. This is the setup I want. But you guys do it when there's 15 seconds left. You guys do it for P1. It should have been for this here as well, okay?
Chiming in as well on the board, and this is going to be, you know, nearly perfect hold coming out of Dallas on this point because
no need to do that. No need to get aggressive there. You get the first wave of kills, you go through. Look at that, number 3 again. Don't need to challenge. Look at that. This is exactly what I wanted to see. What we just, that was beautiful. This is what I wanted to see. I want to see War as your AR watching over the lane. I want you to pay attention to middle map here. Like, this is what I'm saying from Bo. Bo, this is your best attribute. You get aggressive, but you don't use it in the right way. Bro, you're like a pit bull, bro. We need to use you in the right way. Like, look what you do. Look what you do. You get aggressive now. And this is perfect. That no one, like, there's players like you that excel in this type of play style. But then the same player, this same player is challenging on P3 when they're on a hill. If you can work out your pacing, if you can do more of this and less of those overcharges, you will become much better. Look how good this is. That guy's challenging War. Bro, you just came and saved War's life. You're like, no, back away. Now this guy's one shot. Your teammate Octi doesn't need to push out there. You guys are in a good spot. I don't think you need to push out too far because you might mess the spawns up. It's okay. That's okay. Bo goes to the left here and gets a kill. Again, you're holding the lanes. This is great. Beautiful play on this P1. J-Rule's pushed up. I love the angle here. You're playing aggressive. You see one, you back away. This is great now. You guys have a really good setup. Really good stuff. But again, Rules here, bro. Come on, my boy. You got an AR. I need you to lock down this right side, okay? This is so crucial. Great play. Bo gets a massive kill. We're going to take our time here. We're going to go through what an optimal setup looks like from this position. I want to see your main AR War sit right on that hill. I want to see him sit right on that hill. I don't mind Bo pushing the left. I am more than okay with that. Push the left, do your thing, bro. That's absolutely fine, okay? Then you have one player. I want to see this player Rules. I want to see you get this first kill like you did, and then back away on this head glitch. Don't give this whole right street up. We did this last time as well. Do not give this right up. And then you got a wild card, bro. Now, number 5 Octi, he's your wild card. He's a smart player. He's going to go through. Whoever needs help, he'll support them. That's it. He literally stands right there. Whoever needs help, he supports them. Right now, if War's getting overrun, he helps War go through this angle. If number 8, J Rules needs, number 7, J Rules needs help, he helps J Rules out. If Bo's getting shot, War can help him out. Guess what? J Rules picks up War's position. You see, this is the wild card. Use him the way he's supposed to be used, as an actual wild card. Instead, you get the first kill, you back away, you have time. Go left here, bro. You've got a stun, you've got a trophy. Go left here. Right here, I want to see you go left. I want to see you go left, go to this head glitch. Instead, you back away, back away, back away. Now, number 5 has to replace you. Number 5 has to replace you, and guess what? You've given up that area. Number 4 goes through, and he gets a kill. He's getting 2. Oh my god, he gets 2-piece. This right here is exactly what I want you guys to avoid, okay? Small changes, it makes a big difference. You giving up that left side, you cost our man Octi. Octi's a wild card right there. I want you to go left, go on this head glitch, and lock down this right lane. Look at the difference in setup. I want you to look at this screen and look at your setup versus what I would have had for you. Okay, so right now, look at your setup. Let's actually use the exact enemy locations. You have one there, one there. One's going to be spawning there. The spawns are a little bit off. Let me fix them real quick. You have someone spawning. We have our team there, their team there. Okay, around that. Not exactly, but around there. Let's go through. Let's go through. And yeah, right now, this is the setup you guys have. This is it. You have somebody there. He's coming through there. And instead of being there, you have this. This is your current setup, okay? Both screens. All I wanted you to do is this. You play there. That's it. That's the only difference. You play there. Let this player be the wild card. Look at the difference in the two setups. Now, if number 2 goes through, you make him weak, you back him down. Let's say he somehow absolutely fries you, okay? And you get him weak and he fries you. Then number 4 goes for the trade. But what you did was this. You ran away. Then as number 4 comes through, this guy is now already there and he's pre-aiming you. So you just kind of overcommitted there, bro. I want you to play your life smarter there, okay? You want a good spot there, J-Rules. Be confident in your spot, bro. You're 19-6, my boy. You're frying these guys. You have a 3 KD. You're absolutely tearing them. And then you make a play like that. Be confident in yourself. Hold that angle. Because now look. Now War has to give it up. And guess what? You know Bojangles is going to tweak. This guy's so aggressive, bro. I already know Bo's tweaking. Look, he turns around. He gives up his angle. And now everyone dies. You get collapsed on. War's by himself. This is deja vu. I think I've seen this already. I'm pretty sure this is the same gameplay you sent me. I don't know if I'm tweaking. Yeah, I feel like maybe I'm tweaking. Maybe this is the same gameplay you sent me, but this is from a quadcaster POV. I don't know. Maybe it is, or this is the exact same thing that's happened. But either way, go through now. You're going to pinch here. You take your time. Wait for War. Look at the discipline you have. Great discipline there. You take your time. You wait for War. You go together. Excellent play. This actually might be the same gameplay. I've just realized. But yeah, good play from the boys. Good pinch. Let's see what happens. 18 seconds left. You're going to go through. And this is what I mean. Great play. Bo holds this angle now. Maybe get someone to hold middle. This is okay. I'm okay with this. You need someone to hold middle there. You do need someone to hold middle. At your vents, you have no one holding your vents right now. I would be very worried about your vents if I was you guys. There you go. You pick it up. Good play. I don't know if that's a stair glitch. We're going to not say anything. Good play from Bo. Good kills. And right now, it was a good setup. It was okay. Could have been a little bit more optimal, but trades go in. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Let's see what happens there. You guys have a nice little lead. Let's see how you break it. I spent like 40 minutes on like the really nitty gritty stuff, so we can kind of just power through the rest and see if there's anything like really crazy. Good play. So now number 8 goes through. He's holding the side. So right now I'm just paying attention to the mini map and I'm just trying to see. So look at number 2. He's making that early rotation. Let's see who kind of spots this. So number 2 goes through. So now 7 goes across. And this is why counting numbers and like names are really important, because right now in an ideal world, they should know that Nasty isn't dead yet, and they should know that he's maybe pushing through. So I love the play from Nasty, getting the spawns for the new heal. If you guys are trying to improve, that's a great way of doing it. He goes through. And number 6, look at Bo, bro. I'm telling you, when Bo make play like this, he's unbelievable. Look at that play. He reads that, he gets the kill, players are spawned. Excellent play from Bo. Love that play from him. Now he's going to go through. He's going to hold the right. This is perfect. Going to go across. Let's see how they hold this now. They have someone through middle and 7 gets that kill. Great play. They're going to go across. Number 8's pushing through. Big gap there. So I believe this is the exact same gameplay. Yes, because I'm getting deja vu now. Correct me if I'm wrong, War, but great play from Bo. That's 4 down. Let's see what they do. So once again, they're on this backside. And yes, I believe I went through this earlier. So again, I think War sent me his individual gameplay. And I didn't realize that this was the exact same map, but this is from a quadcaster POV. I could be wrong, but a lot of the stuff is similar. So what I said last time, we're going to forget about last time. We're just going to move on to this time anyways. But right now in this scenario, make sure my mic's still on. I'll be recording for 45 minutes. I do talk a lot. Right now, 3 of you are pushing through, okay? So I want to see number 6 get a pinch off. I want to see one of the players help him out in case someone coming through middle. Let's see how they break it. So again, J-Rule's kind of wide chows. So there's no stuns, no nades, no shoulders, no pinches, okay? Something we really want to work on. Look at this scenario, okay? He's going to go through. And look how J-Rule's approaches this. So good stun from Bo. He gets 1. He sees information. But now look, J-Rule's fully stunned out. And this is what I never want to see. I never want to see you die with your equipment in this scenario. You know where they are. Chuck your stun and nade. You're not playing ranked play. This is a scrim, right? So, or tournament, whatever it is. So there's only 2 trophies that are allowed on their team. Use that information. Use your stun and a nade. Maybe even use your cruise here, whatever you want to use. Use your equipment. You go through. Now you end up dying. The trades go their way. And it's going to be so hard for your team to break it. Same thing with Bo. Bo's just trying to run across, get in. I don't want to see this. Now War's by himself. War's not using his equipment. That's 5 pieces of equipment you boys didn't use there. Bo didn't use a stun. Rules didn't use anything, and War didn't use anything. That is 5 pieces of equipment you guys could have used there, okay? I want to see more equipment usage, more teamwork. Look, Bo goes in by himself, dies. Now War goes in by himself. You see, there's no coordination. Now you go through and you get absolutely beamed. Why? Because you guys are all going by yourself. Don't panic. You guys have the lead here. Go through. They're now going to keep you trapped in the corner, and they're just going to keep you there. They're literally just going to keep you trapped here. Okay, I want to see a little bit more discipline from you boys, because I know you're a lot better than that. They're just kind of pushing in. Sorry, I forgot to change the spawns. That's on me. We'll leave it for this one because the next spawn's about to happen as well. So for the next hardpoint, we know the spawns are going to be around there and around there, okay? Maybe a little bit pushed up, but yeah.
And the answer is absolutely not here.
So let's just see what happens now. Let's keep going, see what happens.
Dallas goes 4 dead. They're spawning on the other side of the map, and Seattle has a chance here to now take this lead. That's going to be 1 kill there from Snow Tiger. Does get traded out. And separately is there for the follow.
So let's just see what happens. Let's see what they can do here. So again, goes through and look at this scenario. I want you guys to focus. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. I want you guys to focus on how far they push out here. So Rules uses a cruise. No one's there with him. The trades don't go in. Oh yeah, this is the exact same game. I'm tweaking. I can't believe I didn't realize the whole time. But yeah, that's on me. Anyways, look at this. Bo goes through while Rules is in the cruise. Again, over aggressive by himself. The trades don't go in and they get 3-piece. War goes in, but gets traded. So now the cruise is coming in. No one's there to help him out. So could have been a bit better. But I want you to pay attention to number 1. Look what number 1 does and look how aggressive he plays in a good way. He goes through. He knows they're going to be spawning here. And look, he just holds it. He just holds the angle, holds it, goes through. I think I messed the spawns up. It should be a little bit further out, but it doesn't really matter. You guys know roughly where they are. I hope anyways. I'll make it a little bit clearer. I got you guys, don't worry. We'll make it like that. There you go. And now look at the difference here in their setup, okay? You have 3 people going through. You have 1 there. So actually, this is actually very similar, but let's see how you guys can break it and show you. So one thing is look at Snow's angle. I like that angle a bit more. They're going through and they're disciplined here. They don't need to overcommit. Even that, I don't know why he's doing that, bro. He doesn't need to overcommit. Someone's holding the pinch there and they're good to go. I mean, what has just happened, bro? How the hell did... I'm so confused. How did Bo get through? Yo, Bo's a demon. How the hell did Bo get through there? Fair enough. Good play from Bo. Somehow goes through. 5 ends up breaking through middle. Like, I'm watching this enemy team and I'm saying they were so, like, many mistakes they made. You guys could have really fried these guys, bro. I'll be honest. Like, you guys could have really fried these guys. Great play from Bo. Let's watch the middle here. 2 of them watching middle. Nade comes in. Excellent nade from him. He gets a 2-piece. They end up breaking that hill. Trades are going in. Let's see what happens there. So number 5's watching the outer skirts. Good play from Rules. They're going to be coming for your left here. And you can just see as soon as one person gets that kill, everyone starts tweaking on the map, right? So you want to use that to your advantage. Trades go in. It's just a trade fest right now, so it's kind of a lot going on at once. And they kind of win the trades there, to be honest with you. But again, just I think one thing you guys are not doing is you're not using your equipment. You're really not. There's so many times where you guys could use your equipment and just not using it enough. Good first kill from War. 6 is pinching. 6 is making the play. Great play from you guys. Great aggression. You guys win it. Good stuff. Okay, let's start rotating for the new hill now. Very quickly here. As the points are still continuing to tick over, you can see this rotation. That's my mouse. We don't need to worry about the spawns anymore. So I'm gonna slide around the corner. There's J Rules there. Okay, so he gets the first kill. Let's kind of see what's going on here. So this like first play is trying to keep you guys trapped there. So again, you guys have the numbers. The only bad thing about his play is because he's so pushed out, you guys could low-key get the kills without even like you guys could fry this guy. Yeah, you get the trade. There you go. So now you get the trade. I want to see how you break it. I like that equipment usage. You go through. Look at that. Now he's 1 shot. And look how good equipment is. Great play from number 7 to pinch. One thing I would say is right here. If you're number 7, I know the vent isn't an ideal place to push. However, in this situation, low key, I would be okay with you going through the vent. And let me show you why, okay? Now, I know you don't know exactly where they are, right? But you know roughly if someone's spawning out and you know there's about 2 on the hill, okay? So in this scenario, this is the case. 2 of them are spawning there. You have 1 person, your teammate, going through their side. You have 1 person going through middle. The reason why I would have liked you to go through this vent is just to create another angle. Because there's only 2 of them alive. I just feel like this would have been a nice little play. Because what you could have then done is then like 1 pinches through this side, 1 pinches through this side, 1 pinches through the vent. It makes it hard for them to worry about. I do understand in the moment maybe it wasn't something you thought about. And that's okay. That's okay. But yeah. That was still a good play. Still a good play. What you did is just another option. Again, I'm just trying to give you guys different options here. Now, if he went through the vent there, because now you see again, Bo dies. And that's another thing with Bo, bro. This guy's just running at shit. Bo, what's going on, bro? He's running at shit. Look, Bo's by himself. You need to take your time here. If you're Bo and your whole team's dead, like right there, okay? You need to take your time. You need to take your time. You need to wait for your teammates because there's going to be more than one of them on the hill. And this is a big, big, big thing I see in people's gameplay. Right now, they are looking for Bo. They're looking for Bo behind them. They know that Bo is behind them. So they are going to have one person looking for Bo. Look at this player here. This is really important, okay? Bo, I want you to really understand this, bro. I know you're a good player. And once you get this, you're going to be chilling. You're going to be chilling. You have 3 teammates coming through the left side of your screen. 3 teammates coming through this side, okay? What you want is you want this number 4 to be looking away so that they can progress. The way you do that is be annoying, distract them, chuck a stun, chuck a nade, back away, play your life in a corner, just be as annoying as possible. But you just sliding out and dying, they now know as soon as you die, you're going to spawn there. They can have all the players in the game watching the front now. They don't care about that anymore. They can now have everyone watching the front. It's harder for your teammates to push through. And that's the key difference. Look at this. You go through, as soon as you die, now look at number 3. Number 3 is immediately gonna watch this left side. Look, gonna go through, immediately watch the left. And guess what? Now Octi's dead. Why? Because Octi was hoping you stay alive and you guys can work together. But now that you died, Octi's by himself, you go through, and now look, they have more numbers, they have a better setup. J Rules is by himself, he's gonna go through, and they slow it down. It's plays like that that make the big difference. Look, J Rules is going through, he ends up getting 1, but look how long this has taken now. The whole push is delayed. They're going through, the trades are going in. Great play from you guys, but again, it just doesn't need to be this complicated. It really doesn't. Yes, you break the hill, but just like I mentioned, it doesn't need to be that complicated. You guys can really do a better job there, okay? The trades go in, a little bit mixy, and now look, the spawns are open, they're gonna get the new hill. Number 7, I like the read from you. Number 7 and 6, I like this rotation, backing away. It's gonna be a little bit mixy here. The spawns go through. They have a good mid-map control, but you guys should be good at. You guys should be good at. That was perfect, Bo. This is great from you. Bo's like Bo's like my child right now. I'm like trying to like tell him off, but I'm like, yo, this guy's doing really good. Like, bro, look at this play from Bo. This was insane. Look at this. Absolute insane aggression. Gets a first kill. Insane shots, and then backs away, bro. He gets a 2-piece and backs away. This guy, you could be incredible if you play more discipline like that. Look at that. Like, I would not expect you to do that. The way you've been playing, I thought you were just going to run for it and gun-go it. No, you played your life really well. Great play. This team has a lot of potential. It really comes down to executing, okay? I want to see your execution. Like, right now, you're going through. Bit of a misplay from the boys there. We kind of gave up the pinch, but let's see how you guys can break it. Oh, yeah, I remember you guys ended up winning this game from this. So let's see how you actually break it here. So you go through. Okay, he's taking his time. There you go. He's taking his time. So I'm seeing you guys taking your time, but it's not enough. And then you go through, you slide cancel in. That only works because you had a teammate. Bro, look at that 2-piece. Bo's insane. Bo is a demon. And look, it's like something just switched in his head. He's like, right, let me take my time here. War is such a good AR to watch over you. Octi, J Rules, you guys are really good players. This is a very good team. You guys have a very good teamwork. But look at this. You wait for him, you go through, good slide cancel, absolutely shit on that guy, snake the second guy, fry him, okay? Great play, great play. That just won you the game right there. That literally just won you the game. Now you're gonna go through, the rotations are in. I love this play. You're gonna turn around, the spawn's out. Really, really good play. Somehow you guys end up clutching up. I don't even know how, but good play. Good play. You guys end up winning that one. I don't care about the scoreboard. I wanna see you guys use teamwork and stuff like that. And I saw bit of it. I saw moments of teamwork. Now, I want you guys to really, really be critical here. This guy went 13 and 30, okay? If he played better, you probably would have lost because you guys won by 4 points, right? So we can't rely on someone in their team going basically almost triple neg, right? We have to be a bit more locked in and be like, right, what can we do in scenarios like that to be a bit more coordinated and stuff, okay? That's a very in detailed VOD review. Very, very in detail. Listen, YouTube, I need you guys to help me out. How did you guys find the setup? Did you guys like the layout? Let me know down below. It was a bit of a different layout. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Again, in-depth breakdown. If there's anything you want me to do differently, let me know. I'm always trying to improve it. End of the day, I want you guys to reach your potential. I want to help you guys reach your potential. So let me know if there's anything I can do differently in the videos that I can do, and I'll do it for you guys. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you guys for another video tomorrow. Peace.